No, I was texting Rachel. I was like, this is like when two introverts are trying their best to multitask
Oh.
and talk to each other.
How is it?
It's very cute.
Hi, I'm Hazel. I'm an art teacher from Loyang View Secondary School.
Hello, I'm Xuemei. I'm the co-artistic director of a theatre company called Drama Box.
Foreign theatre can sound intimidating to teachers unfamiliar with the format. So what does student participation actually look like, and how are students guided into it?
Actually, participation in foreign theatre happens in very gradual steps. So first, you watch a play about a problem situation, and then you think about it, you can discuss it with the friends next to you, and then you all share your reactions to what you've seen. And then the students are free to suggest what they think characters could have done differently before we take in volunteers to come on stage and replace characters to try out their ideas. So throughout this whole process, students are never forced to perform or share their thoughts. Instead, a trained facilitator will guide the discussions and then also ask prompting questions and also support the students so that they feel safe and also brave to contribute their ideas.
I understand that the scenario deals with like crisis, scarcity, and difficult decisions. So like with this foreign theatre format, right? How does the show help students explore these issues without like presenting a right or wrong answers?
We try very hard to design the play based on a dilemma, which then reflects real-life complexities. So when students test out their ideas on stage, instead of like judging whether the answers are good or not, correct or not, what often happens is that we want them to think about the consequences and the different perspectives of every choice. Actually, I think foreign theatre is a lot like watercolour. Basically, like what I said, there's no correct answer. Every stroke that you draw, every choice that you make has an impact on the people around you, on the people who look at this painting.
Oh my gosh,
So I think, So I think in that process, you learn as you do. I think that's the biggest thing about foreign theatre and why it needs to be participatory.
Isn't it like difficult to like facilitate the discussion? So like as a teacher, right, I'm worried that like like outspoken students may like dominate while those that are quiet. So how do you ensure like different perspectives and voices are valued through this format during the forum process?
I think at the heart of it, right, it's very important for us that there is no better way of participating. So even if the student chooses to remain more quote-unquote passive, and prefers to watch and listen, we don't tend to think that that is a worse form of participation. Number one, they can share their ideas from their seats. Then we also want to create situations where they are able to discuss with their friends in smaller groups. And then what happens is that the group can then share the ideas that they have discussed, and the facilitator can help to paraphrase or repeat so that the larger group can also hear what they have to share.
Interesting. It sounds like how we manage students in classroom.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Coming from the school perspective, right, teachers may be like concerned about sensitive views emerging from the discussion. So like, how does a show create like this respectful environment for disagreement and dialogue?
It's a very real question, because I think even when we do training with practitioners in this area, sometimes the questions we often get is, what happens if audience react strongly in a certain way? We really welcome strong reactions. Not because we want to sensationalize the issue, but I think we welcome real, authentic, strong reactions because it means that they care about something. I think what we want to do is really put the focus on understanding consequences and perspectives, I think one other thing that really helps is all these discussions is actually centered on characters and the situation at hand, not on the individual students and their personal relationships. So it tends to help keep the space safer and also less personal.
That's interesting. I feel like I want to bring like my group of students to watch this show because it somehow taps on this critical thinking, and like their civic literacy. But also at the same time, right? this format, right? Like I don't know what to expect from it. So then I will become like a bit apprehensive, to bring students also. Many teachers are looking for like authentic ways to build critical thinking and civic literacy. So wouldn't it be nice help students practice real-world decision-making skills?
I think like what you said just now, an important part of forum theatre, which is the part where the students come on stage to intervene and try different choices, that part is unscripted. And because of that, right, they really see how their choices impact the characters and how the consequences of their choices unfold in real time. And which also means that they learn to deal with multiple situations happening concurrently. And this is very much like real-world decision-making experiences.
Yeah.
And I think that's what forum theatre does. That's why we say that it's like a rehearsal for change, a rehearsal for life. And I think more importantly is, as we go along the forum theatre process, they also learn that it is okay to change your mind about situations. Because the more you try out something, the more you understand that things was not what you expected. I think it's very important, especially in the world today, to embrace the fact that we can be wrong, or we can change our mind because we learn new things. I think that is something that's very important.
Yeah, I really like what I'm hearing from you, because this whole foreign theatre thing, right? Really, like, I think opened a lot of perspective towards like bringing students to a show. Yeah, and like somehow it seems to me like it's a teaching strategy or pedagogy that could be used in classroom as well. Like how to manage students' responses in class. Actually, theatre experience can be like this as well. Yeah. This is my work. Okay, still in progress. Okay, I've not completed it yet, but so it's like a earth that is melting, right? And like the tree that is like drying up. My interpretation of the assignment.
If you zoom into her painting, you will see this, which is a leaf. I mean, just now I said I can only draw a thing that I know how to draw, and recently I've been quite obsessed with capturing photos of leaves that I see along the pathway. And I guess in response to the question of what the world looks like without water, I think immediately, the idea that dried leaves are leaves that are deprived of water. But I think what is important is that there is still life in it. There's no watercolor at all because there's no water. See you at Feed Your Imagination.